Well, I've got some big news to share when it comes to YouTube. And if you know someone or maybe even yourself that was banned, you need to listen up because this is big. Now, in a reversal of its election integrity policy, YouTube has now said that it's going to leave up content that says fraud, errors, or glitches occurred in the 2020 presidential election and other US election. Wow, that really is a big reversal. Prior to this, though, if you dare to question the results of the last election, you were censored and banned. And I'm not just talking about discussion about fraud, right? This even applied to questions surrounding how several states, I'm talking Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and several others, who violated their own state's election laws. YouTube established the policy that they had put in place right after the last election in December of 2020, largely because they wanted to silence anyone that had concerns about what the Democrats had done to use the public health emergency surrounding COVID to usher in new vote by mail regulations that violated several state laws, state constitution, local voting authorities, and in almost every single case, they all bypassed elected officials. State legislatures didn't pass new rules. These folks went straight in and did it on their own. And now they're claiming these changes are permanent. So the company, back to YouTube, says in a statement that leaving the policy in place would have the effect of curtailing political speech without meaningfully reducing the risk of violence or other real-world harm. Interesting. Why this big change? Well, let me read you their statement. They said, 2 years, tens of thousands of video removals, and one election cycle later, we recognize it was time to reevaluate the effects of this policy in today's changed landscape. With that in mind, and with the 2024 campaigns well underway, we will stop removing content that advances false claims that widespread fraud, errors, or glitches occurred in the 2020 and other past US presidential election. Wow. Here's my question. Why now? Why all of a sudden this big reversal? What changed? Why is your concern no longer that big of a deal? I have a theory, and I'm about to admit that I'm a little worried that I'm about to expose their real reasons for doing this, and that it might in fact get me shut down. So here it goes. See, YouTube and big tech are worried that Trump might be back in the White House very soon. And while that in itself, I bet you scares the heck out of them, what I'm talking about is even bigger than that. You see, if Trump wins, they know that Democrats will cry foul. We saw them. They did it as Hillary Clinton did in 2016. You remember, she had like a million reasons. She said it was stolen. She said the Russians did it, and on and on and on. So let's not buy into this ridiculous free speech stance that they've suddenly come to get. These guys are just getting ahead of a possible return to the White House by Trump and ensuring that their platform is open to the left in a way that they closed it to the right. Mark my words, this is what they're about to do. Well, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to make sure that you never miss another video.